It's the grits, it's the glam, it's the grits, and ooh, you know the glam. Oh, it's the grits, it's the glam, it's the grits, and ooh, you know the glam. Oh.
Hi, Queen.
Hi.
Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back, episode 10 of Grits to Glam. We are so sorry we missed last week.
We are exhausted.
I think we're just trying to navigate our busy summer schedule and also doing a podcast.
Yes, doing a podcast.
So we apologize.
Yeah, we are just busy gals on the go at all times.
Gals
Would not
on
even
the
fucking
go.
worry about it. We're leaving. I just had to move my flight from later today. I'm also, I was just so stressed that I was like, it's 10 a.m. now. I had to be there at 12, and I have not packed yet, per
Right.
usual. And I said I would last night. Didn't do that. So,
But you did do your
yeah, I did my work report. Whoop. Yep. I did my little work report, which was fun, and I got all that done, but like didn't do the things I needed to do in order to make the flight.
right.
At this
That's okay.
time.
At least you don't have to be there
Yeah.
at a certain time.
Now I have to be there at 4, so let's hope I don't have to move it again. But I did give up my upgraded seat for convenience on my side. So
Yeah, I
really
think
sad.
that was worth it.
But I did get upgraded to first class on the way back.
Nice.
Seat
Delta points.
Seat 1B, so like people are literally gonna be. I just like sitting
Oh,
there,
he's famous.
and then when
Coming
they,
from
like,
Minneapolis.
all the way to LA. Yep, Minneapolis to LA. Huge stars come in and out of there every single day.
Is the weather going to be cold?
I think so. They always talk about it being like chilly and snowy. I actually have not looked at that at all, so I'm really glad you reminded me. I know I shouldn't be like on my phone right now, but like I'm very
It's
curious.
okay. No, I'm curious because
Well, we're on the we're back on our couch, which I'm really like absolutely loving.
yeah, we decided we wanted to do a different little setup this time around because we wanted comfort
mainly due to exhaustion.
due to exhaustion. Yeah, last night I was so exhausted. Yesterday was Sunday, and we had a big weekend. Whatever. I didn't go to bed until 5 this morning.
That's insane.
Like I literally was like so miserable, and finally at 5 I literally took a melatonin because I was like, I have to go to bed so I can like actually function today.
So are you
4
high right
hours.
now, like on your melatonin?
I mean, probably. I just stuttered like 7 times.
Yeah, but at least you're here. I'm
So
really.
did you find the weather?
That's amazing. Oh yes. I found it. It's gonna be 72 degrees, a high of 74, low of 57.
That's kind of perfect though.
I just don't know if that means like I don't know if they're. I think are they humid like it is in the
No,
south?
I don't think there's like it's more dry weather.
And I know my job is based in Minneapolis, but I'm wondering where that is on a map because I truly could not tell you if
Upper West,
Midwest.
Upper Midwest.
Everyone's so nice and they all have like Minneapolis pride, but like I've been there once for about 12 hours for the Auburn like basketball game in the Final Four.
Yeah. Did you see Auburn baseball is playing UCLA for the regional championship today in Auburn?
Oh, in Auburn?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I feel like they were talking about like Auburn coming. Maybe that was basketball, them traveling.
That's basketball. Yeah, they'll
Okay.
travel I think in November.
I love that you're a coach for Auburn basketball.
Just got the connections there,
Yeah.
Tristan.
And you do.
We all know that one. Okay, so I was gone and I got back this
Yeah.
past Wednesday. How was your week? You went to a concert?
Forget. Oh, yeah. Wait. It was like ended up being really busy. I got back Monday from Hangout, which was the last time we did a podcast, and then went to Olivia Rodrigo Tuesday, bought tickets.
That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I went to Olivia Rodrigo Tuesday. I bought tickets at about 3, and the concert was at like 7 or 8, and it was so much fun. I was having to sing in my falsetto voice the entire time.
And you went by yourself?
Yes, and I
Which
wanna
is the
use
most
this-
liberating thing.
Yeah, I want to use this time on the podcast to tell people it's okay to go to places alone. Like it is uncomfortable a little bit, but like once you have your first little drink and like you're vibing, like you're completely fine.
Yeah, I went to a Niall Horan and Maren Morris concert by myself.
That's a good duo. I didn't know they toured together.
Yeah, it was so good, and it was when I first moved out here, and I had more money saved up.
Right.
I did splurge on the third row seat.
Yep. And I was not able to do so. I was in the back of the arena.
But the tickets were but they were cheaper than what you spent on your ticket.
I was doing everything in my power to try to find access to a free ticket, and it did not work.
Speaking of, Niall Horan, what do you think about Liam Payne?
I just think like he's so stupid for like at this time bringing up all of this stuff. Like I think it's just like a ploy to be relevant. Like I truly could not tell you a single thing Liam has done
I saw him saying something like, "Oh, my one single did so much better than every other person's singles," and I'm like, "What are you talking about? Strip that down from me." Is that even how it goes?
I don't know. Because I couldn't tell you even what it is.
I saw something last night, when I was on my phone when I couldn't go to sleep, and it was on comments by celebs, and it was like this. It was a person goes, "This would end me," and it goes, "Celine Dion has unfollowed Liam Payne on Instagram."
That is that's when you know you're.
I'm like,
just
you
being
literally. I feel like
stupid.
he's spiraling. He just cheated on his fiance.
Yeah.
And then he goes on Logan Paul's, or was it Logan or Jay?
Logan. I don't like, number one, to announce that on Logan Paul's podcast, disgusting. Like, I just think like it's such a timing wise. Like Harry just did Harry's house. He is like selling out every single thing he does. People are lining up the streets, giving very much One Direction energy, and now Liam's just trying to just
hold on to every little and I'm like, why are you ruining people's perception of One Direction? And this was 10 years ago.
Wait, did you see the part where he said that he was like
Simon literally built One Direction around him?
Yeah, which I don't know. Do you think that's true?
Well, I mean, I know he tried out for X Factor twice. Second year he comes in and does Cry Me a River.
Well, first of all the boys' auditions were really bad.
Yes.
But his was horrible.
Right.
It was terrifying.
Right. And I'm like,
but,
okay, if
together,
Simon
they somehow did the bops.
Yeah, but if Simon was saying like, "Oh, this is built around you," I'm sorry, but from day one, Harry Styles always. Well, I guess he did. First two albums, I think Liam did have a lot more solo time than everyone else, but it kind of continually just kind of went.
Well, like when I think of One Direction, I think of Zayn and Harry, like because they're and I love Niall as well, but Zayn was always the one that was such a power vocalist,
right?
And I think he was clearly the only person at the time who was the superstar great singer,
right?
Like Harry was good, but like now Harry's great, and like Zayn has always been absolutely like
amazing.
Yeah,
I hope he can get over he's really has bad stage fright or anxiety when he sings by himself. Because he is phenomenal.
He's so good.
He's so good.
But
and
I'm glad he's not using those tactics to destroy One Direction and all the good memories.
Louis Tomlinson, has a baby mama.
Yeah.
One night, I guess like 3 years ago, I was out in LA at I think I was at Hyde. And
are you the baby mama?
But we were hanging out with this girl. She's so nice, so sweet. I get home, I look her up on Instagram, and I was like, holy shit, we were hanging out with Louis Tomlinson. I was about to say Louis Partridge. Louis Tomlinson's baby mama all night. That's so weird.
Did she have anything interesting to say, or?
She was really sweet. I don't think she had a lot of friends, so she would text me a lot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shout out, girl, if you're watching.
I know.
Hang out.
No, I mean, she has like a lot of. She's fine now.
She's
I'm sure.
Gucci, yeah.
But like, I think a lot of these people get stuck in the influencer world, and when they meet a good down to earth person,
they're thrilled and happy to just have a normal conversation.
Yep.
But we also want we're gonna have a normal conversation, but at some point we really do need to dive into the logistics of everything that they do, the behind the scenes situation.
I want to know if y'all's co-parenting does well.
But we're gonna wait, and we're not gonna tell Page 6. Like, we're just gonna wait until the time is right, where we feel like we're on a level.
We would do the exclusive on the podcast.
Yes, to gain access to that information, etc., via hacking mainframe capabilities, etc. Yes.
No, but yes. Okay, so you went to Olivia Rodrigo. Who opened for her?
Holly Humbers.
I don't know. Mallory Morris, I think, likes her a lot.
Yeah, I mean, she was good. She looked very similar to Olivia Rodrigo. Like, when I saw her on the screen, I was like, why aren't people screaming as loud? Because I was still in the merch line where I spent $200 USD on one singular jacket, a Dickies jacket.
It was really cute, though.
Yeah, it's a cute jacket. But, like, I get so hot, I don't know why I buy so many jackets. And then I got a trucker hat.
Well, you could wear it to Minneapolis.
Yeah. Oh, wait, good point. But yeah, I went to Olivia Rodrigo. Then the next day we had knitting club.
Wait, but who was your favorite? Or what was your favorite performance of hers?
Oh, she brought out Alanis Morissette and did I'm there to remind you. Yeah, she did that song with her. That's her favorite.
To remind.
Yes, and that's her favorite breakup song, I think, Olivia's. So that was really good. But
do you think she's
complicated?
Oh, nice. Do you think she's dating Vinnie Hacker now and not Zach Bia?
Yeah, I think they have something special going on.
Well, she was with Zach Bia for a long time, and then all of a sudden the Vinnie Hacker thing happened.
I think her and Vinnie have something going on. Like, it's my spidey senses.
Is he a TikToker?
Yes.
Okay.
Very great TikToker.
Okay. And then do you also...
by very great, I mean he just dances like in his bathroom.
Same.
Yes, he does thirst traps. So.
Okay. Did you also see that him and Billie Eilish had a thing?
Who, Vinny and
Yes.
Billy? No.
Yes.
Wow.
Apparently, like 2 of her songs were about him.
Well, I know Vinny's just like, he has been blowing up. Wait, what?
Yeah,
2
I
of
know.
his songs?
2 of
2
her
of her
songs.
songs, yeah.
NDA and something else. Let me see. I think I screenshot.
Wait, this is like insane. Also, like, it's just so funny to like,
Think about like
it's
a
like,
TikToker with like a.
it's one thing to imagine like TikTokers being friends with like every single day celebrities,
Right.
but like then another thing to imagine them becoming relationships, and then that moves the TikTokers into a new
caliber of like.
celebrity.
Okay, so this was on Dumois. It says, well, it did say Billie Eilish and her boyfriend broke up, which her boyfriend's really sweet.
I saw that.
I don't know what he's done, but I know I've met him and he was really nice. Okay, so it says, my friend lives in LA and she has heard from multiple people that she used to have a very low-key fling with Vinny Hacker and that NDA and Billy Bossa Nova was about it. Not sure if anything came out of that, but if it did, it would be iconic.
Wait, I have got to listen to those videos.
And I can confirm that I heard directly from him that the Vinny Hacker Billy thing is real. He used to sneak in through her window, apparently.
Wow.
It's from the people that work with his management in the digital space and in music.
That's insane.
Yeah.
T.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, that like shook me up. I think one of my favorite Olivia songs. I like One Step Forward and Three Steps Back. Loved that one. It was just every single song she knew how to perform. A great performer. Yeah. And she's just so fun, like just having the time of her life. And there was one point where like I went into it wanting to cry, especially because I was by myself. So I was.
You were
like,
just kind of getting
space.
in that like main character moment.
Right. And so I cried when she was talking about, she said like it was her show back home in California.
Yeah.
And she was saying like her and her family used to hike Runyon when they would come up to LA for like I think auditions or just like any time, and she would always point to the Griffith Observatory, like from the Griffith Observatory to the Greek Theater, saying like I'm gonna perform there one day. And then she like it turns to her having 2 back-to-back sold out shows, and like of course the waterworks started coming out.
I mean I got chills,
full body chills,
full body chills.
I mean, and it was just so sweet because you could tell she was tearing up, and when other people tear up, like that's when I start just.
You can just tell she's so proud of herself.
I know. Well, I'm fucking proud of her as
like,
well.
Or just so it's
She's
just
had
like
such a year going from this to now. Oh, also she got moved from on High School Musical, the series. She got moved from a full-time character to appears on. Like she's not.
I was wondering, because I feel like she's way too like.
But it was so cute. Also, Adam Sandler was there, which was weird. People were like screaming for him, which is like.
But because his daughter is around like an age.
Yeah, and then the whole cast of High School Musical, the series was there.
Joshua Bassett, was he there too?
I don't think Joshua made an appearance. That would have been insane. Yeah. But yeah, there was a lot of fun people there. I kept seeing on Instagram the next day of all the celebrities who I just missed.
Yeah.
I think Vinny was there as well. I'm almost
Sure.
positive Vinny Hacker was there.
Well, they shouldn't have shown off all that PDA after. You could have gotten away with it.
He could have gotten away with it.
Could have gotten away. Okay, so then y'all had knitting club that Wednesday night.
Knitting club, and then movie night the next night, wine night. Friday night we did. And now I'm just getting all my weekends mixed up.
This is Memorial Day. Weekend.
Okay, so Friday, then we went out to dinner. We got a free table at the Doheny Room, which like I'm not really vibing with the Doheny Room these days. I don't know why.
It used to be so much fun.
Yeah, I mean it's like fun for a minute, but like it's just a weird space. Like,
and it's like the setup is like kind of small.
Yeah. And then Saturday, oh my God, this was the pool party central. Okay. It's officially pool party season in LA. So I did a pool party Saturday.
Yes.
And then went out Saturday night for Taylor Hudson's birthday. Then we went to Bar List, which I ended up in the floor in the bathroom listening to Olivia Rodrigo, laying down on the bathroom floor by myself. And I knew that due to a video reference I found on my Snapchat memories.
Oh, okay.
So I did not remember getting home, unfortunately, which is a nice segue. Well, then I ended up going to another pool party the next day, but it kind of led into my dry June era when I realized like I got home, like I'm smart, but like it makes me feel weird that I didn't remember getting home. And so that led into my dry June, which has since been altered to no shots or liquor and only wine and champagne. Cut to this weekend. I did really good on Friday night. Only had wine. And then I had wine at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery, the movie we went to on Saturday.
Yeah.
And then I moved forward and accidentally ordered 3 espresso martinis and 2 double tequila sodas, splashes of pineapple juice.
Yeah, how'd you have 3 of those? I only had 1.
Great question. I don't know. Well, Patrick gave me his credit card, so I got one
Right.
on his. You got me one, and I also got another one.
I got Patrick a drink for some reason.
Yeah, he ended up. That was his demise as well.
Right.
I think.
Right.
The espresso martinis at the dinner, dangerous.
They're lethal.
Anyway, so I'm gonna run that back again this week, and just kind of see how it goes
Yeah.
with the wine situation.
But it's Pride Month. You have
It's Pride Month. Yeah, there's so much to celebrate.
So much to
Love is in
celebrate.
the air. Like,
and it's summer, pool party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like let's see. I was home for Memorial Day, went to the lake. It was amazing. Came back Wednesday. Then this weekend we were here. We had Mike's birthday, and then I'm going to New York on Wednesday.
wait, why are you going to New York? I feel like I just forgot. Like,
Matt has an American Airlines deal, and you know how we went to Miami? We're going to
Yeah.
New York now
so
because they're sending us to like big hubs.
Oh, okay, cool. Do
And
you guys
then-
have any plans?
Apparently, Matt has an itinerary that he won't let me look at.
You guys gonna get engaged
God, no.
in Central Park?
Not in New York. There's no significance in our relationship in New York.
Yeah, that's so.
And then
funny.
I get back on Saturday night, and then I leave again on Wednesday to go to Mexico.
Wait, why? How am I missing all of these?
Because I forgot all these trips were planned.
Wait, that's like a lot of traveling.
Yeah, and then I'm here for 1 weekend, and then I leave the next weekend for an entire week.
Can we just like get a written out schedule so I can know?
This is like, I feel like I had to write out a schedule when I was going to all those weddings, like when you first
Yeah.
moved in. I need to
Mhm.
do that again.
Yeah, you really do. That's insane. I didn't know it was gonna be like summer of travel.
Yeah, no, me either.
Well, that's really fun. I'm excited for you to go to New York. I've been wanting to.
I haven't been in New York in like 5 years, and that's the longest I've ever been.
Well-
Okay, yeah, so I'm going to be gone literally like,
the entire summer.
it's kind of sad, but
I
it's
was,
also,
I was gonna invite you to well, yesterday we were talking when I was deathly ill, hungover, not able to go to Malibu. We were chatting about doing New York. Like I know me and you have talked about this a lot too.
yeah,
Doing New York for an extended period of time
yeah.
and just like a month. And
Yeah.
I was like really wanting, but July it just doesn't seem like it's gonna
No.
work. You've got too much travel.
Too much trouble, and
Maybe
it's
we
Matt's
could do-
30th birthday party.
Oh, true. Okay, I'll cancel those plans.
Mhm.
Maybe we should set that for the fall.
I feel like fall because it's so hot in the summer in New
Yeah.
York.
Oh, and fall in New York, the
It's-
leaves are
yeah.
falling. Okay, well, I think we should definitely do that because I know we've been talking about it for literally.
So we're all gonna be having to like sleep on top of each other though.
Well, I think we could get a huge Airbnb and just split the cost. Like, I don't know how much that would be, and I'm just like dreaming out loud, but like,
Okay.
I think it would be really fun.
No, I mean I would love it.
Yeah,
So
and it'd be a WeWorks.
I went to Auburn for college, but I was literally going to Ole Miss up until literally the end of my senior year. This will make sense when I'm done with the story. And all of a sudden I was like, I'm going to Auburn. No idea why I decided to change.
Right.
And literally my first freshman year, we played Ole Miss in Oxford. And I was like, I'm not going to Oxford because I don't want to realize that I made the wrong decision.
Right.
So fast forward to now,
It's
like
so
before I
fun.
moved here, I was either going to move here in New York, and I chose LA ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm really scared when I get to New York that I'm going to be like, not that I made the wrong decision, but like
Yeah.
maybe I could live here.
Well, I think it's like the thing of like when you get somewhere new where you don't live, like you'd be missing, like say for instance you move to New York, like you're going to be loving it, but you're going to be missing LA. Like you're always going to want to go back and forth to the other.
And like
That's-
I feel like the winter,
No, we can't do winter. I think our long-term goal would be like summer in the Hamptons,
right.
fall in New York, the rest of the time in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
How that's going to happen, I'm not sure.
Well, we're just going to have to get rich and famous.
Well, I'm trying my damnedest.
Yeah.
I think we're both like trying on that right path, but
Right.
it's just like taking longer than anticipated.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to just blow up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. 100%. I've been waiting for that for years. Okay, so we have a story to tell. And
But for now, we're not rich and famous. We are dealing with
With-
other first world issues and problems.
Yep. So basically Tristan went to a wedding in Alabama and then met him in Hangout Fest. And then I went to Hangout Fest and I stayed in Alabama. That being said, Tristan and Channing's cars and my car were all here. And there's parking like tickets if you leave it on a Monday side, Tuesday side, whatever.
Street cleaning, it's the most dumb shit ever.
So
I've never seen them clean the street, by the way.
No,
I don't know what they do.
They like come in like a truck and they like brush it basically, but I haven't seen it in a while, mainly
either.
because I haven't been outside
Right.
that early.
that difficult time.
So our neighbor in our duplex, she parked her car all the way up in the alley. Then I pulled mine in, and then I put Channing's and Tristan's. So my car has been having some issues like with the key fob, but it still has been turning on. They said the battery's fine, whatever. But it was in such a tight squeeze, you had to get in through the back trunk and climb through and turn on the car.
Mm-hmm. So we were moving the car out.
So yeah, so Rio need to get her car out, whatever.
Rio,
I'll let Tristan.
Yeah, so like Rio, our neighbor, need to get her car out. Patricia's gone. I'm having to play like what's that game called? Not Jenga, but the one with the Tetris. I'm having to play Tetris with all the vehicles and like put the hazards on the street and like move one, go back, get the other, like get those keys. And so then I finally get to Patricia's car, which is like it's so tight in those little in our alleyway that you can't open the side doors.
Right, and also where it was parked was where the fireplace was, so it like sticked out even more right there, so it was like
not a great place. No. So I climbed in through the trunk just because I am an Olympic athlete. I'm super talented like getting into spaces,
right.
And I was not able to turn on the vehicle. I thought this was going to be a quick change as the other, like I move your car all the time. Like I feel like it's going to be easy.
And you knew how to like start the car, like
the
key, like you have to put it under the steering wheel to get it censored.
Mm-hmm.
Moral of the story is I should have got my car fixed earlier. Anyways.
So I got in there not thinking it would be a long situation. The car is not starting. I only brought one of the keys sets out and I didn't bring my phone with me. And like I had closed the trunk because I was like, okay, I'm in the car now. Like we are all good. And little did I know, like life flashed before my eyes that day. I literally thought that I was going to die. Like I'm not even fucking with y'all. Like I thought I was going to die. I did not have my phone. The trunk does not have an open situation on from the inside for whatever God knows reason. And so I was like panicking in panic mode, like climbing
literally
through the vehicle.
You had like 2 inches of airflow coming through.
Right. Had to open like the doors where it's like I'm literally having to stick my head out to get air and like
literally
breathe.
Stick your mouth out, like you can't even get your head out of
it. And for that time I realized what it was like to like drown or something. And like only having, in the movies, like when people are about to drown but they get like a little bit of breath.
Right.
Now I'm understanding. I'm like, they're just bitches, just like sit up there. But like when you're in that position, you're like, this is
okay.
world
I understand
ending.
now. This is the near-death experience.
Yeah. And so I'd like to like say a quick fuck you to all the surrounding neighbors to one side of our property who did not come and
who
save
yell at
me.
us all the time for no reason. I know they can hear him.
Right. They literally yell at us all the time for like if we're like literally playing like Only Time by Enya. It could be like the little softest
at 10:30 p.m.
Right. And so I am screaming bloody murder out the window. Help. Like literally I'm fucking dying. It is so fucking hot. No airflow. Like it's in LA. Like I'm burning
No
up.
phone, obviously. Yeah.
No phone. Having to scream bloody murder. Help out of the window. Like literally help me. I'm stuck. I looked and the neighbors' windows are literally open. Like I can see them from the car. No one is coming.
Yeah.
Then I looked in this, like our other neighbor, when I got out, was taking a phone call from the front porch. Didn't even consider the fact that I needed to be saved. Finally, these two sweethearts, I really wish this would get back to them.
Yeah.
If you or your, these two people, it was a girl and a boy coming back from Alfred's with their burritos and their coffee, whatever they had. And screaming, like I'm like, help. Literally they come running across the street and I'm like, can you please open the trunk? Like I'm literally about to die. Like I'm freaking the fuck out. And they open the trunk. I think they think I'm literally on drugs or some sort of like, they're like, how did this even happen? I'm like, I cannot even talk about it. Like I was still in so much shock that happened. And they opened the trunk. I got out, like all good, but like truly, like it was the worst situation. Did not have my phone. Our neighbor, like the one that we like, Ria, was not here, or she didn't have her phone either. Channing had left. You were gone. And I was like, this is it. Like,
and the scariest part too, though, is so then that afternoon I called AAA because I was in Birmingham. So I called AAA and when Tristan goes out there to let the guy in, because you had to go through the trunk again to open up the hood of the car so he could come around and jump it. The car battery was so dead at this point that he couldn't even open the trunk. So the fact that it was like able to open that one time is like literally like a miracle from God.
Yeah.
Like it really like, it's like weird to even think about it. It scares me so badly.
Like it literally, because I'm just thinking, like kept picturing myself having to bust out
Yeah.
your window. And like I would have hated to have to tell you that, but like,
But I mean,
like
I wouldn't have tried. It would have been my fault.
Absolutely have
Yeah.
to bust out your fucking window to like
I
save my
bust my
life. But like,
window at the car.
I will never go anywhere without my phone again. I cannot stress that enough. I think we are so lucky to have cell phones.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
oh my God, I can't even think about it. It makes me sick. Like I can never
It's so
park in
scary.
that alley again.
No.
And if so, I'm like leaving every single possible window, trunk. Like I don't even know
Yeah.
how, but. Okay, my Be Real just went off, and you don't have Be Real. Be Real this is not even sponsored, but every single day, everyone gets a notification that you have 2 minutes to take a like live photo of like what's going on. It's like just to promote being real and like
Right.
where you are in that exact moment. And it shows if you're late to it. Anyway, we have 27 seconds.
Okay.
So, all right, just pose. Ready? It does yours, and then it does mine. So now we have this.
Oh.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like I've actually heard someone talking about it recently.
Yeah.
Who did y'all go to an event that was about it? Or
I don't know. It's so I've only heard about it because everyone kept screaming about it, and
or somebody works for it that we know, or
oh maybe I don't know. It's so much fun. It's so cute. If you don't have it, get it because it's just like it shows you like the live, real like moments you wouldn't really post on your Instagram story, and it's only your friends, and so it's really fun.
oh, so you're it like automatically.
Yeah, like look here, everyone like this is their like literal current locations. Like Hallie's
wow.
at the airport, Megan's at work. Like it's so cool.
Just confirmed and got it.
Okay, good.
Downloaded.
I'm so excited. Oh my God, I love Be Real. Okay, anywho.
I thought you were saying B-roll. Like
Oh, B-roll now. Oh, so you're
For,
probably
like-
really confused.
I thought that's what you were talking about, like B-roll to like post on our Instagram story or something.
Oh, no.
I was like,
Just B-roll.
why do you have 2 minutes to do this?
Yep.
Like,
So it gives you a countdown of 2 minutes, and you've got to capture that. And if you don't, it'll say that
what
you're
if
late.
like you didn't see the notification? Does it expire? Or like,
Can we probably hear that? Can you all hear that car backing up? Oh, well, it's okay.
we don't have a live audience, babe.
Well, oh, true. Well, you get the notification, and then you have to tap it to take it. And if you don't see it, then you're just like, it'll show up that you're late. You can still take it, but it's going to say like Patricia took our picture 4 hours late. So then it's going to look like you didn't really do it in the moment.
But what if you're living in the moment and not looking at your phone?
Well, I mean, that's not what this app is about, babe.
I thought it was about being real.
It is being real, but it's saying like what you're doing right now. Like you're living in the moment right now. What are you doing?
Not
Which
looking
could
at my
cause some
phone.
really problems.
Right.
Well, yeah, I don't
Like
think
wrong
it's
place,
to promote
wrong time.
yeah, literally, like someone's cheating on someone. No, but it's so fun.
Yeah. Well, I just got it, so I'm excited. Ew, there's a bug
Yeah,
here.
add me.
Okay, so we need to talk about Johnny Depp.
Yes,
Very excited.
so excited for him.
So it was Wednesday. It was the day I was flying back from Birmingham. And
You're painting a picture for us.
it was the day I was flying back. It was a really gorgeous day in Alabama. I
it
was on a United flight, flew from Birmingham to
Ew.
Denver.
United.
It was the only flight I could get like 3 days before.
Okay, sorry, United. If you're listening, if you work for United,
Anyways,
I'm just a Delta boy.
Well, also the United Wi-Fi, I just could not figure it out.
Oh,
And so on the flight from Denver, I think it was Denver to LA, I was like, I texted Matt and I was like, I'm going to be so mad if they announce the verdict while I'm on this flight. Because I knew from the previous flight, the Wi-Fi, I couldn't figure it out.
mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm not going to be able to figure it out on this one. And literally as we're landing, I open up my Instagram and I see that this girl that I follow, the Talk of Shame, has like a live started. And I'm like, oh no.
You're fucked.
And then I looked at her story and it was like, it'll be announced at 3 p.m. Eastern time or whatever. And it was literally like noon, or it was like 12:30 when I landed. I was like, crap, I literally missed it, but it's okay.
I didn't see it either. I forget where we were in line. I think just for like lunch or like a late snack or something. And then Channing told me that he won, and that
And
was
so many people were literally like, he's not going to win as much as we want him to, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
I was Team Johnny the whole time.
yeah, me too.
I just think
after I was able to like form my own opinion and kind of like also like I think it was like it's cool to see like this like all come to life because
Right.
it's like you're actually seeing like an entire fucking jury like take every single piece of like evidence.
I mean, they took 4 days to deliberate it.
Right.
Like,
yeah. Like to be in that room, to be a fly on that wall.
I know.
I would have loved to be in that, but I don't think I'll ever be able to be picked to be on a jury because I think like I'm all caught up with the pop culture.
Right.
So if like I do, it'll be for like a big case, like a murder mystery or something,
Right,
which would be
gotcha.
so much fun.
My mom, I'm
Not,
pretty
like,
sure.
fun. Sorry, the person died, but like, you know, like
My mom was on jury duty for a like murder in Birmingham.
Wait, that's wild.
She went in and that's just my mom. You know, she
Yeah.
gets hurt in the most ordinary ways and she just gets pulled into the most unordinary situations.
Mm-hmm.
Like last week, she broke her ankle just on a walk. You know, she gets into jury duty. She's the one that has to go onto a murder case that lasts for like 4 weeks. That's my mom is just like, her luck is just.
Wait, did she finish the case? Like, did she make it through the?
It was when I was in like middle school or high school, and I'm pretty sure like they asked her back to finish through it, but I don't.
That is insane. I would love to do that.
And my mom is like a talker, so like
Yeah.
for her not to be able to even talk about a case
Oh my
was probably
God.
eating at her alive.
I couldn't do it. Like, I would be in so much trouble on the podcast.
I
like,
did
'cause
see.
I'd
I
be-
think Amber Heard's like, I don't know if it was her or just her legal team. They did like or I don't know the term, but they want the jury's names to be anonymous for a year. They like
Wow.
that. So
Because I heard that the people, like the jurors, can make a lot of money on stuff like that. Like,
'Cause they could sell
Like,
things,
well,
yeah.
and after like you write books about your experience, like
yeah,
I think I was listening to the Toast and they were saying like, you know, it's not going to be like the level of like an OJ trial, but like it was still like a huge, especially of like, you know, like obviously
Claudia was one of the ones that did not think Johnny was going to win
Yeah, well, I didn't think I heard it was going to be really hard for him to win.
because it's like a defamation, so they're proving.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
This
but
is-
like, there's no way she'll be able to pay that.
no. Oh my God, did you see that they updated her net worth on something online?
What is it?
-8 million. It's so
Because like
sad.
literally, she's not going to get the $2 million because
Yeah.
she can't. She just has to pay that
I
right
think
back.
he ended up like totaling up an amount. Like he won, but like because he lost some of the things, but then he had to pay, but he still came out in the positive.
Right.
In the public view.
She got
and-
$2 million. He got 15. So basically, she has to pay him like 8.5
How
or
much
something.
do the lawyers make?
Well,
I
his
I hope that Camille gets,
she's
like,
needs to be a partner.
she needs to get like a big payday and a
Yes.
long vacation.
Yes.
Lord knows, like I'm only like speaking from my knowledge of like watching, like my knowledge of the legal system comes from Scandal, How to Get Away with Murder, and the Anna Delvey Netflix show. So I don't know, but like I feel like a lot of time goes into like, you know, coming up with like, because like at the end of the day, like a lawyer is like an author too. Like you're
Right.
having to like write an
An author, an
script.
actor.
Yeah. And like you can't really just like, it's not like in school where you can just like pre-do those kind of like, you can't pre-do the assignment. Like
Right.
you have to wait till everything's been
Because you have
entered
to,
into-
because like yes, you can do as much as you want in the beginning, but then as soon as the trial starts, like you have to take what they're saying
yeah,
and like
you've got all this other shit.
yeah.
I mean, Camille, she is like, she needs
Camille,
to run for
bench you.
president. Yeah, I don't know. I just loved watching their legal team, Johnny's legal team, just like all being so in sync.
Yes.
And like they were so smart. And I really did feel bad for Amber's legal team, but because they like, at the end of the day, they're doing their job. And,
Did
like,
you
they
see
had
that
to-
clip of her on Gayle King, I believe, on the Today Show, and Elaine
Amber?
was like, her lawyer, Elaine was
Oh.
like, well, you know, because Johnny Depp is a celebrity, and Gayle goes, well, Amber's a celebrity too,
Right.
or something. It was just like, what?
Yeah.
What case? Yeah, maybe he's a much bigger celebrity, but it doesn't take away from the fact that,
They're both in the public eye.
Yeah.
Very much both
Yeah.
celebrities.
yeah. So
my
I
God.
don't know. I'm kind of sad it's over. It was always fun watching.
I know. I love having something where it's
Yeah.
like an ongoing kind of like everyday activity. Because
Right.
I'm really sad I didn't get into it until like the end of like I guess like in the last 2.5 weeks of
Right.
or maybe the last 2 weeks when I was like starting to dive into everything and like watch the lives. But
Right.
then I was able to get the results so much quicker.
Yeah.
So I was really happy about
Yeah,
that.
you don't have to wait around for like 6 weeks like
No.
I did.
Well,
Okay, so we have a big birthday coming up this year.
yes.
And that would be for my boyfriend, the one, the only, Matt King.
Matthew. Psoriasis King.
Psoriasis King. So he's turning 30 this year.
Dirty 30.
Dirty
He's
30.
old.
He's old.
You're dating. Does that make you a cougar or is that?
What? No, I'm
No.
27.
Okay, cougar would be going after
If
younger.
I was like 30 and he was 27.
Okay, so he's the cougar.
Well, a cougar is more for a woman going after a younger guy.
Okay, so what does that make you? A gold digger?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
A sugar baby.
Sugar baby.
Yeah.
That's
So he's
crazy.
turning 30 on July 9th.
The good news is we can talk about...
Because he doesn't listen
He
to
doesn't
this.
listen, so we can talk about, like, hopefully some potential plans and kind of
Right.
like what we're going to be...
So I guess I'll talk about what we're going to do at the lake. So we go to his family's lake house for the 4th of July every year. We're going from the 1st through the 8th. And
Again, going to be gone fucking whole summer.
I know. I'm like, Matt, why didn't we come back the 7th? Because we need a day to like recover before your birthday party on the 9th, which is a Saturday. But he's like, well, everyone's leaving on the 8th. And I was like, okay. But they want to do like a scavenger hunt around the lake, like on the boats, and then end it at this drive-in movie theater.
Oh, cute.
And have a video play of all of his friends.
Oh, that's going to be so sad. I would cry if someone did that to me.
So you'll have to make a video.
Yeah, I will. That's gonna
Be
be
sweet.
Good. We'll make Channing make one too. She's going to do a really good one.
Yes. So I'm sorry I broke or messed up your baby blanket. I'm sorry I make you mad all the time.
But I love you to
But
damn
I
near
love
death.
I'm not your little sister. Stop acting like I am.
Okay, like that sounds great and all, but like more importantly, like what are we doing in
Okay,
LA?
yes. So we are at Mike's birthday on Saturday, and Matt wants to do like a day thing and a night thing. I'm like, okay. So for the
You
night,
two with your you can't give him shit on that because you do the same damn thing.
Yeah,
you
you're
want to do like night before, then wake up morning of, and then go out all day, then go into the night. And I'm like,
hey, this year we only did a night thing.
yeah,
So.
that was good. But it was an afternoon into the evening, which led to my demise, as we have discussed on previous podcasts.
The first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we went to Claudia Slutsky's birthday party at this bar in Hollywood, and it's only like for to like rent out, I guess. And it's so, you were there. Yeah, we were there together.
Yeah.
And so I texted the guy, and I think we're gonna rent that out for the night. And then during the day, okay, so David Dobrik, he's a very guarded person, and I feel like I've actually gotten through to him now. And like, he came to my birthday party, and now like the only thing we say to each other is like, "Hey, thanks for coming to my birthday party." Like he'll come up to me every single time I see him. So I'm like, okay, now maybe I can ask him if we could do something in their backyard and get like an inflatable like
oh my God, that'd be
slide
fun.
thing.
Oh my God,
and
have like a huge little blowout.
Yeah. I don't know.
Have you solidified that? Like, have you asked?
No.
Oh my God, Mike's birthday party would have been the perfect time.
Well,
to ask.
I kind of led into it to where I could maybe
launch.
Okay.
And
I was like, I told Natalie and Zane and Todd I was going to text them about it. They probably don't think I'm actually going to, but I am.
You need to follow up.
Yeah.
You're being a good girlfriend.
I know. So we'll see. It should be fun. Do you have any other ideas that we could do instead?
No, I mean, I love like that idea of like a full on, like, I'm talking like water slides, like slip and slides, water guns. I've been super into those recently. And then I don't know. I feel like we should do something fun along the lines of like some sort of customizable feature.
Right.
And I don't know what for.
Yeah.
Like maybe a shirt. Like I want to do something that's very matte.
Yes.
Like a vintage, like I don't want to do rugby because it's going to be so hot.
Right. I'm trying to think, or like hire like some sort of impersonator, like singer.
Oh my God. Yes. Who could we do?
I don't know. I'm trying
Someone like really like.
we should get like a Lord
Wait, yes.
impersonator.
Wait, yes.
Or like,
no, I'm not.
Are they called
kidding.
they're impersonate, right?
Wait, yes, let's do that. I'm not even kidding. I will help you pay for that.
Okay.
Wait, he's gonna freak out. Okay, tell him not to listen to this episode. I don't
Wait,
think
well,
he
doesn't
does,
listen to any of them, so
but
we're
like
good.
we have to do that.
Yeah.
Imagine just coming in. It's like I've never seen a diamond in the.
It'll be more like I've never seen a diamond. It's just gonna be like so bad.
Wait, or we can make Channing. That would be so funny. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let's look into like professional people. If not,
yes.
Channing's gonna be our backup to be Lord.
But my only thing is, it's like the logistics of doing like a day thing, that, like you're in a bathing suit, and then going into a night thing.
It's hard.
So it's like.
I think we would just advise everyone to bring a change of clothes.
Change of clothes, or
we'll
plan
get
accordingly.
Pop-up dressing rooms, yeah.
Plan accordingly.
And then,
but
also
first thing first, I need to. Solidify.
Well, like worst case scenario, we could do it at his house, but we need more space.
Yeah.
So we need to figure this out.
But he is like Matt has so many groups of friends, And I think for this birthday, he would want to invite all of them.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you invite some to the day and some to the night? Or do you just invite everyone to everything?
Yeah. I think like everything.
Right.
Honestly. I'm really excited.
Me too.
I'm really excited for Lord. To meet Lord.
Ford. Faux Lord.
Well, yeah. I'm excited. That's going to be so much fun. So that's
July 9th.
July 9th. Okay. I'm marking that down in my calendar right now.
I know. I'm like, I'm not going to say the place because...
People come.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys.
Hey.
We're having a Grits to Glam. His birthday party is going to be sponsored by Grits to Glam.
Yep.
So wait, we can do a pop-up podcast. No, we can't make it about us. Sorry.
No. This is about Matt for once.
This is about Matt. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Well, it's going to be so much fun, and I'm excited.
Me too.
I think, is that pretty much all we had to talk about today? Or
I think so.
I feel like we covered a lot of different topics. We always do because we just like run our damn mouths.
Right. Yeah. And just kind of, and especially not having one last week. Well, I guess that wraps up episode 10 of Grits to Glam. And we promise we will be back for 11 as well next week.
Yes, and 12
and 13, 14, 15.
We're getting back on a routine. We're getting back on our schedule. Even though we have lots of travel, we are going to push through. And
luckily, like my travel is like, I still have Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay. We'll be good.
Yes.
We'll make sure to rate, review, subscribe on YouTube,
comment,
Spotify.
share.
Yeah, share with your friends. Maybe add it to your story of how you watch Grits to Glam.
Right.
Is that like at your office? Is that on your morning commute? Is that on your couch via YouTube?
Yeah.
Or like, we really just want to know. And
Right.
honestly, like I love attention and I love seeing myself on someone's TV screen like so much. Like when I used to do Bachelor recaps, it was so amazing and like not real that people would like airplay my stories on
I would
their
do that all the
screen.
time.
And it was just like the best feeling ever.
Yep.
So I don't know if that's me being a narcissist, but at least I'm self-aware.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess that you can't be a narcissist if that's it.
That's true.
Well, we love y'all.
Love you guys.
Love you, Gritsters.
See you later, Gritsters.
Happy summer.
It's the grits.